From your own side, what do you think the future of hospitality in Lagos is going to be? Because I'm telling you, you think you have seen the crowd. You've not seen the crowd. Last year, there were a lot of people shouting, why didn't you tell us we will all gather in Lagos? You guys didn't tell me we will all gather in Lagos. I know people that are saving up for Lagos this year, that are saving up for Lagos. People that don't even have Nigerian descent. They are not from Nigerians, both black and white, both Caucasian and Latinos. They're saving up for Lagos. So what is the future of hospitality in Lagos?
Amazing. The future of hospitality in Lagos, Nigeria. You know, when you hear the future is bright. This one is the future. This one is of joy. The future is the brightest in Lagos. So the future for hospitality in Lagos is very, very bright. We have seen the statistics, we've seen the data. Data don't lie. So the future of hospitality in Lagos is something that we even need to prepare for. If we are not well prepared for it, we might not even be able to manage what is coming in for us, because the population of Lagos is going to ×2. So the future of hospitality in Lagos for the Detty December, it's going to be really crazy. It's something that we are looking forward to, or we already know how it's going to look like. It's going to be ×3, ×4 of what we have seen before, and it's something that will blow our mind. It will blow our minds.
So the truth is, even with the advent of the shortlets, it's not enough for the future. The hotels are not enough for the future. That's what we're saying.
Yes, but now I'm going to bring us back for the future. For Detty December, what happens when every other person goes back to their country? So the future is not just only Detty December, right? The future has to be holistic.
Just 2 months.
Yeah, that's just 2 months. That's just 2 months. The future has to be holistic, not just December. So the future of hospitality in Detty December, but before Detty December.
So what I've noticed is every other festival that brings in people in Nigeria affects Lagos one way or the other. Is it Ojude Oba?
Ojude
Oba.
Yes, Ojude Oba.
That happens in Ijebu.
Ijebu, yes.
It impacts Lagos because that period you just notice that there's a rising, because it's like it doesn't make sense that you come to Nigeria and you don't stop in Lagos.
Because Lagos is the center, that's where the airport is. So you must pass through Lagos to go to anywhere you're going.
The airports, there are international airports all around.
I know, but people just want to land in Lagos first before they now go to. Yeah, they want to land in Lagos first before they go to other states.
So it means that if Lagos themselves can leverage on other festivals and every other state work on the tourism, their tourism factor and their hospitality factors, it will still impact Lagos because people will still want to stop over in Lagos. We have Ojude Oba in another month. We have the Calabar Festival, even though it falls within the Detty December period.
Yeah.
You have there are tons. There's even the Osun Festival where they do the river and all those things. All those things still at the end of the day impact Lagos. So if every other state take what they're doing seriously, Lagos seems to just be the safe space. So I understand that it is saturated, but what we are saying is, if it doesn't capture Detty December, if we start having accommodation issue in Detty December, you would see that what it will mean is neighboring areas starts to blow up, but people want to be on the island most times.
Yeah, true that.
So it means that beyond, you see that Ibrahim Adesoya, Aja, deep inside Aja, all those places will start to develop because people still want to be in that access
on the island.
So on the island. So one thing I want us to touch before we wrap up this episode is security. What's the impact of security even in the hospitality? And security goes both ways. Security for both the people taking these spaces and security for the owner, because people can be crazy too. People are throwing up parties and they're breaking things and they're doing things, and people. So how do you people manage security on both sides?
Okay, so I'll start for security for owners of apartments. I'm sure that's what you asked. Security for owners of apartments.
Not owners. I'm even saying the people that take the apartment, and you as the agents or the hospitality, the owners too. The owners, how do you guys balance security? Because I know that most of the time it's contactless, but there are times that you guys have to meet physically with these people. If someone is using your beach house, security, how do you manage all that?
Okay, so for the beach house, security is you always have staff on ground. There's always staff on ground to monitor what is happening, because of course you need staff to cater to the guests that are available at the beach house. So I'm going to start with the beach house. So there's always security on ground. And if we are talking about security, about maybe armed forces or uniform security, we have that in place also. And also, you know, before you let out your space, you must have like rules and regulation that a client must sign off. So as an owner of a property, you have rules and regulation that you share with your clients. They have to agree to it, like an agreement. They have to agree to it and sign off. And most times you see when you pay for spaces, they always ask you for a security deposit or a refundable deposit. Some people call it security deposit, some people call it so that way the owner is a bit secured. If anything is like damaged or destroyed, you have a deposit that can cover for it, and if nothing happens, we send it back to the client. For the guests, on the other hand, of course, we have security personnel always around at the beach house to always make sure that the guests are okay 24/7. We have them on ground. So for the beach house is always very secured both ways, both for the owners and both for the guests. Security measures are always taken, and even for the property also. For the short let apartment, so the same thing also, we have our agreements that we share with guests when they come in also, and there's housekeeping. So housekeeping, they come in, anytime housekeeper come, they must check the space, Abby. They must know that everything is intact here. So there is housekeeping that comes in to make sure that the property is intact. And we must do housekeeping. We must do housekeeping. So even if you say, oh, you don't want housekeeping, we must come into the space to at least clean. And that's where the housekeepers can check the situation of things in the apartment and escalate if there's any issue. Also for the guests also, all our apartments are always in secured places. Secured areas, security is very tight. I'm speaking for ourselves as a business. We are very, very big on security. So before we go out to onboard a property, we have a checklist of things that we check, and we have like security as, if not top 5, you have security there. Is the area secured? Because at the end of the day, the life of the client is in our hands at that point in time when they are with us. Hey, whether we like it or not. So we go for areas
selling security.
We are selling security, and it's even our vision and mission statement. We have security there. It's so funny that now you mentioned security. We have security as short as our statement.
Because if I wanted to book a space, that's one of the first things I'll be looking at. Security. Am I safe in that space?
Are you safe? Yeah. So we take security very seriously. Yeah. So for us is part of our top values. Part of our top values as an organization, and I think it should be for every hospitality business. Security has to be part of your values, because these are people that are coming to entrust their life in your hands, in quotes, during the time that they are with you. So you have to take it very seriously. So for us, security, part of our top values.